Hi guys. Okay, so this is what we've got. This is what we're left with. It's a lot darker. The colours are muted, and also that gives us a much more dull effect across the whole thing. Once you've done the old wash, you might want to just go buy all your weapons and stuff like that, stuff that's loose that should move, and just give them a little bit of a helping hand. And that's come out lovely. That's got a real nice brassy look about it. Same with the engines. So we just have to make sure all that works, because now these never did move, which is a real shame because they would have been really good. So now the next step is to look at stuff that we can highlight, stuff that we can dry brush, and also stuff that really should have been painted in the beginning, like the engine vent here. So we need to unify the main body with these engines, so I'm going to do that in gold. Okay, so we're back and we've done the gold, and we've also inked it, which is not bad, which is quite cool. So now we've got to look at the other parts of this model and what we want to do with it. So I'm thinking we need to start hitting it with some bolt gun metal to clean it up. I'm thinking this can be done in chainmail to break that down, and also these bits can be done in chainmail as well, just to break it down a bit. So let's look at our chainmail first. That's always easier, isn't it? And then we can go from there. So this is just GW chainmail paint that we're going to be using. So I'm just dipping a bit of water in there. As you can see, chainmail. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix some water up in it just to loosen it up a bit, because the trouble is I've had this paint for about a year. It's quite thick, so, and you can hear the guy outside mowing our lawns, which is quite nice. Also a bit noisy, but quite nice at the same time. It means we've got nice fresh lawns when we go outside. Okay, so we're just going to paint this silver. This is to basically break up the shape. You're not going to see this. If you're lucky, when the gun turns, you may get like a slight corner here and there, but it sort of just adds to it, really. Okay, now this is the difficult part. We've got to follow the edge around the base of the turret, and just keep it tight. Don't worry if you miss a little bit. All we want to do is basically represent the fact that there's more to this turret than just bolt gun metal, a block base, and that sort of thing, if you see what I mean. It just breaks it up a bit and makes it look quite cool. And then what we'll do is later we'll add a bit of Devlin mud or sepia, brown sepia or Griffin sepia to it. Well, it's called Griffonia sepia, I think it is. And what that'll do is it'll give it an oily effect, so it looks like it's well maintained. And we'll just go around like that there, and we'll just flip that round, and we'll take that bit in there, we'll go down. Okay, so we're also going to look at other areas for the bolt gun, for the silver, so chainmail silver. So these bits here, because they look like the kind of thing that should, I don't know if you can see that, that should move. These bits look like they sort of slide up and down. So obviously only Games Workshop or GW can tell us what they actually do, but let's give these bit a bit of chainmail silver, and we just spin that round. So all we're trying to do here is break it up a bit so it's not so boring looking. Just give it a bit of life. There we go, and we'll do the same to the other side. So that's what we're looking at there. And we'll flip that over, do the same to the other side. We'll just paint down there. And we'll do that bit there. Flip that up. Just follow that line. Obviously we don't want to get it on the wing if we can help it. If we do, we can always clean it up. Not a problem. Not a problem. And then we'll do the same on that side. And we'll do the same there. Okay, so straight away that's starting to break that whole wing up. It's making it look a little bit better. And that's what we want. Now, air vents. So we've got to be careful of streaking on this. So we need to just follow it along very gently, just the tip of the brush. Okay, can you hear that? Yeah, there you go. Just the tip of the brush. Keep that going. Just the tip of the brush. And again we'll add some soot to that later. But what this does is straight away breaks up the panels on the aircraft itself, or whatever you want to call it, dropship I think it is, because we've got so many areas that are just bulk gunmetal. We need to think about how we can break these areas up, and we'll do the same down here and the same down here, just all those vents. Now I'm leaving the cockpit till last because obviously that's going to be our detailed, quite a detailed area. Okay, so that's starting to look much better. Okay, what have we got underneath? Right, if we spin this round, have you seen next to the rocket pods? I don't know if you can see that. There you go, see next to the rocket pods just here, we've got that bit there we can do. So that's quite nice. And we'll just clean the brush off. Okay. Let's do that there. Okay, now let's just look at the sides and get that. We'll do the same that side. And then what we'll do is we'll go around on this side and keep the brush light so it's just the tip that's touching the plastic. Oh, there we go. See, that's what I was afraid of. But like I said, don't worry, we can clean that up later. It slips into that little hole. Okay. Nice. Nice. Right, there's little vents on the back here which we can play around with, so we'll just do those, and the same on the other side. We'll give these a little gold trim as well around the vent sides there. Okay, so already that's starting to look a lot better. Let's look at what we can do on the engines as well. Oh, first of all, actually skip that, come back a bit, rewind my selector. Let's go to our battle damage. Okay, so we need to go over that. So we've left we did a red, then we did a pinkish colour, then we did bolt gun metal in the middle of that. Now we're going to use chrome silver, or chainmail silver, sorry, and just add a little bit in the centre, making sure we keep a lip of bolt gun metal all the way around, and the same there. And this is basically creating a series of battle damage, and that looks lovely. Now this is a process we've used loads of times before, and it works. It's quite fiddly. My son's PlayStation died. The hard drive became corrupt, gutted. So he's without a PlayStation for a week or so while it's being repaired. That's a pain in the arse. And just had some beanbag stuffing turn up, and it's literally gone everywhere. It's those tiny little balls all over the place. Complete pain in the backside, I can tell you. Okay, right, so we're moving quickly through that. That's quite nice. Oh, that's nice there. Let's just put some chips in. It's nice to see War Game Consortium guy Chung's back. He does brilliant videos, so it's nice to see him back on the line. Right, okay. So that's those bits done. If we can have a look at that, if the camera allows me, that's much better. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Right. So we're going to move into now bolt gun metal. Now, what we're going to do with bolt gun metal is just pick up the lines along the side. So I'm just shaking the pot if I sound a bit shaky. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do another video for that. So we're going to now highlight the areas here. Just the edges, and just clean those up before we start using, well, adding in our streaks of black, basically, for where it's come into orbit. Okay guys, I'll speak to you later. Take care.